got something super special in store for this Utah trip. So as you guys know, I already flew from West Palm Beach all the way out here. We've been snowboarding, doing some snow activities, etc. But today I wanted to rent a supercar in order to make a couple of reviews out here in the snow. So I ended up picking a pretty cool car. I wouldn't consider it a supercar though. I changed my plan last minute, and today we're gonna go pick it up. And here we freaking go. I literally just got out of the Uber. We've got the R35 right here. My boy Chris from Onyx Rentals just hooked it up big time. So we gotta check this thing out. Looks pretty sick. Carbon fiber, it's wrapped. Oh man. I'm pretty excited, you know. I've never actually driven an R35 GTR. You know, that's something that I would have been interested in when I was 15, 16 years old. I was watching TJ Hunt, and I always thought it was a cool car. I just never bought one due to the price, you know. But the twin turbo V6 never really appealed to me anyways. But I guess we gotta try out something new, right? We're always doing V8s. This might be cool, and maybe I'll be convinced to buy one of these in the future. Who knows? Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior here. Now, this is a 2011, and I know Nissan never really updated this thing since its debut. I don't really know when it was released, but yeah, that's what I'm expecting here. So the dash is sick, but everything else is super, super dated. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not surprised, because that's how these cars are. They haven't been updated in ages, and I think Nissan, I'm not sure if Nissan announced a new generation, but it needs it bad. Now, while walking around the car, I actually did notice an aftermarket exhaust on this thing. I'm not sure what it is, but it has those like smoke tips. And I just started the car a second ago, so I'm gonna start it again and see how the exhaust note sounds. Oh, we've also got an aftermarket diffuser on here. Yeah, not bad looking at all, but let's go ahead, give it another start, and see what this thing starts like. And I do really like where the ignition switch is. So it's right here in the middle. Makes it feel like you're in a spaceship. This interior is super dated. I do like how you have all these gauges here, you know, with different setups and such, giving you all this information. So got timers, all that type of stuff. And then I really like this. So you can see the engine oil temp, the oil pressure, and the trans oil temp as well. It's super helpful. It's actually giving me an alert that the temperature is low outside. It's 28 degrees, so it's not the hottest day out here, but not super, super cold. Last night it was like 18 degrees. It was not bearable, but listen to this idle. Sounds pretty good, you know, especially for a V6. V6s never hit the mark for me with exhaust notes. This one sounds decent though. When you get to Park City, I do want to try out this. So apparently this is like a snow mode, you got comfort, and then you've got obviously the track performance, but this might help a little bit. I don't know what it does exactly. Is it tweaking the suspension, or is it decreasing the throttle response? I don't know, but this car is all-wheel drive. Go ahead and throw this thing in drive and see how it does. Manual? What? I am so confused. What? Automatic should be down, right? Yeah. So that should be first gear. Alright, we got it now. We got it. I actually really like how it sounds. And, this is a rare moment where you guys will hear me say that a V6 sounds good, because even my Audi is like, I don't really like it how it sounds, but this one sounds pretty good. Now, if you guys recall, I used to make fun of GTRs on TikTok, you know, and say that they don't sound very good. Oh, this road sucks. But now that I'm actually driving it, I really like the car. Like, I'm not gonna lie, just from the 5 seconds I've been driving it, I would probably buy one of these things if it wasn't so crazy to mod it. You know, if you want to do full bolt-on, that's all right, but I wouldn't stop there. So I'd end up having to do like upgraded turbos and that type of stuff, and then it would be way too much in on top of an already $70,000, $80,000 car. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. But if I had the money, I 100% would. Some bad news, and I've been driving this for about 5 minutes, and I got this warning light saying that the oil level was low. No, I wasn't doing anything crazy. I'm just cruising. I don't even know these roads because I don't live in Utah. Anyways, yeah, I gotta go to Advance and get a quart of oil and top it off, and then hopefully that'll go away. But I don't know. If I had that problem in my car, I would be sweating. I'm gonna show you all this warning light that I got a second ago. If we turn on the car, you can see it says engine oil low, please visit dealer. So we're gonna get some 0W40 at Advance right now. Let's add this real quick, just another quart, and then I'll be on my way to the ski slopes because I'm supposed to be meeting my sister and her boyfriend up there. And I am late, boys, because I went and picked up this car. I'm gonna make sure before I open this beauty up on the highway that our oil level is good. Yeah, so you can see oil level okay now. Let's go. You guys know what that means. Oh my god, the blow up is insane, but the car is stuttering a little bit. That's weird. I don't know what's up with that. It's like, oh, maybe a little misfire. I'm sorry, but I just had to share this view right now while driving a Nissan Gtr. That is so freaking sick. Like, there's nothing that compares to this in Florida. Oh my god, with all the mountains just cruising. More now. Holy crap. Finally made it back to Park City, so we are in the snow, and this car is insanely good looking. Every time I look at it, every time I drive it, it grows on me more and more, and I think I need to get one, honestly. I said earlier I will be on those slopes later today, so if you all want to see the snowboard content, make sure to tune into the other vlog that I filmed while we were here, so definitely don't miss out.
A few moments later.
I really wanted to take the GTR to our Christmas Eve dinner, which I figured, you know what, why not make this a part of the vlog? And of course, I don't have the freaking key. This is gonna be a extra spicy cold start. It's 9 degrees outside. 9, a solid 9. Where are we eating, LJ?
710 Bodega.
What kind of food is that?
Chinese mixed with Asian.
Chinese?
It's tapas.
Tapas.
God, it is cold. Bro, that thing sounds heavenly. Actually, really sounds good. Doesn't it sound good? Yeah.
The next day.
Good morning, everyone, and Merry Christmas. We're actually going to be opening up the GTR. I would be lying if I said I didn't already do it. I did it last night, and it feels pretty quick, so let's go ahead and do it. Oh, there's a count? What was up with that? Was it just so cold that it didn't want to start? I think so. That's crazy. How that looked on the outside, because like for me this thing is slow, but I don't know.
Trust me, it looked good.
It looked good?
Yeah, the only worry is if my camera motion is good enough.
Whatever. You tried your best. You got the exhaust note. That's all that matters. How's that soft limiter? Cameron's taking it for some road course driving. It handles insane. I want to take this thing on a road course. Doesn't it feel balanced?
It does feel good. Steering is very responsive. A little tiny lag in the top, but that's it. Once you get into the turn, it's in.
And it brakes well too.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to record some more pools, but look at this. They are cracking down. Someone definitely called the cops because we saw 4 in the last 2 minutes they came by on the same road. So I think we're good. You know, we got the outside flybys. Hopefully the GoPro worked. It did kind of freeze and shut off. And yeah, it's just way too cold out here for that thing to actually function. I'm surprised the camera is still working. This thing consumed any oil because, you know, we had our runabout the first time. No, it didn't. Doesn't seem like it. It says oil level okay.
3 days later.
Good morning, everybody. Today we are unfortunately returning the rental Nissan Gtr, but I just figured out it's tuned thanks to people in my comment section on TikTok. Check it out. If I hold the cancel button, it'll engage the different maps, and watch this. So after holding that, we can go over here and press up on the cruise control. And now we are cycling through the maps. You can see it on the boost gauge. Since the car is on 93, we're gonna keep it on the least aggressive map because I'm not trying to mess something up. And that ethanol sensor that I saw when I was topping off the engine oil earlier on makes a lot more sense now. So right now, it has an ethanol content of 9%, obviously because the car's on 91 or 93, whatever they have here. Go. He barely had any room, but he's like, yo, I love your videos, and he pulled up next to me. So sick. I give this thing back. You all know I have to do one thing, and it includes putting this thing in all R mode, just like we just did. I've got to launch this, fellas. I've got to experience what the GTR launch is like. Apparently they do 0 to 60 in 2.9 stock. We'll see in just a second. I also have the accelerometer right here, which shows how many G's I'm gonna pull during this launch. Pretty sure you can launch at 4,000 RPM. It's the end of the Nissan GTR rental, so I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just open this drop box and drop the key in. So if you all enjoyed this video, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be picking up one of these cars in the future for sure.